Hawaii is what I would call it a place I used to call paradise. I used to call home, but not anymore. It's been very overpopulated and overpriced, and they're very expensive. So what should I say first? Like my name
Yeah,
and
yeah. Okay. Who are we here with?
Jonathan Vanakurugawa. I'm here for an interview. Obviously, you can say that I'm ready for the questions.
Tell me, what do we get wrong about the houseless?
But do you get wrong about the houseless? Majority of people don't. They look at us and they judge us. I mean, by our outside, but it's more like it all depends on a personality wise and characteristics, and how they're raised and how they're brought up. But it all depends on the person, individual, like on how he feels or what what he's going through. I would say about majority of them are just dealing with mental health issues that needs help.
Do you feel like, well, one thing I hear a lot is homelessness is a choice.
Homelessness is a choice. It's a very big choice, but it's up to the person's mm, surroundings. It's up to the person what his survival and what he can do for himself at the moment. Like I said, it all depends on him or her choices. It's not really a choice. It all depends on what they're capable of getting the right kind of help. My suggestion is you gotta have a strong spirit, a strong mindset in order to survive anywhere else. Not only in Hawaii, but in mainland too as well.
So, do you feel like homelessness is a choice?
Mm, homelessness is a choice. That I don't know. I wouldn't say, but if it's a choice, it's up to the individual to order to make that decision. But I would recommend no one deciding to be homeless because it's not a good thing, especially in Hawaii. Yes.
Um, what are some of the biggest challenges of being homeless in Hawaii?
The biggest challenges dealing with different characters, dealing with lots of characters, and experiencing hunger, experiencing being left out, and being taken advantage of, being vulnerable to different characters and stuff. Yes.
So, this is the R3 program.
Okay.
Uh, Tell me, what services have you gotten over here?
Well, services. Some helpful services. Thanks to a friend of mine named Jesse and Ashley, of course, and some of the people out there that who are very giving and show compassionate spirit. It's been a real survival out here.
Some people look at,
Some people look at it like a stepping stone. Some people look at it with a different point of view. I look at it as survival. Yes, we all go down, and yes, we all have hardships. We all have our storms we battle. But yes, we all have addictions, most of us. But regardless, we're human. And I wouldn't trade that for no money on earth.
what advice would you have to people struggling with, you know, addiction or things like that?
My advice is it all depends on the individual, what addictions they have. Addiction can be a lot of things. It's not only drugs or alcohol, but it can also be being, I mean, addictions that can be anything and what it takes to get out of it. But my suggestion is if you have the strong mindset, you go through that storm, you battle it. When you leave that storm, you'll change a different person.
What has being houseless in Hawaii taught you?
What being hospital has taught me, it has helped me appreciate it a lot what I took for granted. When I had a place and when I end up losing a place, I had a house sharing with a roommate. Well, what being houseless was like between having foreclosure bills and all that stuff. Being houseless in Hawaii was So what advice I'll give is it is very difficult to live here. If you're looking to struggle to work 3 jobs, have no days off, I've been there to a point where I push my body to limits, push my mind to limits, just to pay a single bill that is overly priced.
What jobs have you had in the past?
What jobs I have had in the past? I have 6 trades under my belt. I laid data cable ocean lines for data companies. I also did electrician. I have that under a trade skill. I also did a fiber optics data operator, and I've also did operators engineers for a union here. But since the COVID, everything, a lot of stuff has shut down. But they're getting those programs back. All I can say is, career-wise, I did construction industry. I was a mason. I was a journeyman for a mason company before I got here, and I arrived here from San Antonio, Texas, from 2018 until now. And I can tell you this, it's been a big challenge.
So you've only been back since 2018?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And I'm looking to leave this year as soon as possible.
But you're born and raised in Hawaii.
I'm born and raised in Hawaii, but lived in the mainland. And I'm proud to say that I love the mainland, and I miss the mainland a lot. But I had to take care of some issues, battle some demons here, and so far I've been doing a good job.